Today we are talking about Shadow of the Colossus, a game that released for the PS2 in 2005. This is a game that I did not get the chance to play back in the day, and most people tell me, how have you not played it? It's one of the best games of all the generations. Listen, I was busy. Played a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this and that, and this and that, and this and that, and of course this. The PS2 library was so massive that it was easy for you to miss out on a great game because it was just buried in a landslide of other great games. I still catch shit for not having played Metal Gear. Shadow of the Colossus has been released once again, but this time I got a remaster for the PS4. My feelings toward this game lead me to call it more of an experience more than a game. I say that because, and I cannot stress this enough, the controls are shit. The character controls like shit, swinging the sword is shit, aiming the bow controls like shit, climbing is shit, getting on the horse is shit.
It really does control like absolute shit.
PS2 game.
Aiming the bow while riding the horse is fucking abysmal. The game controls like ass, okay? Bottom line. And also, good luck controlling that camera. That camera does what it wants, and you can't do much to stop it, sometimes. Especially on the last boss, like, holy shit. I can maybe sympathize with the fact that the controls are bad because it's something you have to conquer, just like how you conquer the Colossi. Perhaps the fights would be just too easy had the controls been smoother. However, I never felt like I mastered the controls. Even at the end, I was struggling, and overall, the bad controls just made the game less fun for me. Even though the controls are bad, I do have to give a bit of credit for that small touch that Team Ico puts into their games. The fact that you have to be holding R2 whenever you're holding onto the Colossus makes you subconsciously grip that trigger a little tighter, like you are holding on for your dear life yourself, just like your character's holding on in the game. Ico is known for doing the same thing by having a dedicated button to hold the princess's hand, and Starbreeze Studios did something similar for Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. That really linked the player to the game by means of the controller, and I honestly feel like that's pretty special. Aside from the controls, I did enjoy Shadow of the Colossus. The experience was something special, and I will laud it for being a game that had an impact on me. This is one of those games that has an atmosphere where it's almost as if the world is speaking to you. The long journeys from temple to the Colossi paint a picture of an ancient, desolate, but tranquil land. The righteous lone wanderer vibe is really felt when you are silently riding towards your next target. It gives you time to reflect on what you've done, what you have to do next, and what all this really means. This is further communicated by the very impressive visuals, and then make sure you look at it because they pretty much shove you into the corner of the frame whenever you're riding around. This has got to be one of the new games that Sony will use to showcase the graphical power of the PS4. The game consists of one central loop. Venture out and find a Colossus, kill him, and return back to venture forth once again. There are 16 Colossi to defeat, and all of them are unique but also simple. Once you figure out what you need to do, it becomes a struggle with the stamina meter to hold on and make your way to the vital point in order to stab the great beast as it desperately tries to shake you off. The experience is simple, but effective. It gives the impression of the primal struggle between beast and man, and I think that's really what resonates with people as they play this game. The size of your prey really gives you this surreal feeling of scale that I can only imagine how this game felt to play in the era of the PS2. Their attacks are slow, but really bring down the weight of God on top of you. Every fight feels like David versus Goliath. You have to find intricate ways of defeating the Colossi. You can't just walk up, hide in the hitbox, and hit him in the shins, like in games like Dark Souls. This game makes you think differently, and its design will stick with me for a long time. The story is scarce, but within that scarcity is the sound of silence, which contrasts its very vocal ending. It all culminates with a finale that really blindsided me. I love the way this game wraps up, and I really appreciate the delicate storytelling. I think that everyone should try to experience this game, but not necessarily play this game, if that makes sense. Watch a friend play it, or watch a Let's Play video on YouTube. Maybe follow a Twitch streamer's journey, because there were definite parts of this game that genuinely frustrated me. And again, this is the most definitive version of this game, so I don't think its control issues are ever going to be fixed. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. You see this right here? Okay, Exhibit A. These are the control guys, and these are the art guys. They couldn't have gotten like 2 more dudes just to improve the dumbass horse controls? I mean, come on.